It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got CJ.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the University of Cincinnati alum, drafted back in 2022, Desmond Ridder.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Here's Ridder. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. First play, Stroud's going to pass. Has the connection to Ridley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has his man, it's Ridley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud throwing here on first. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Ridley, the motion man left. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They go play action on first. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Ridder. complete beyond the marker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by Dre Jones. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Ritter looking to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Ritter to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. It's caught Metcalf. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Stevenson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ritter has his man. It's Addison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. We give to Hall now on the option. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Ritter. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Going option, headed left on this 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The give on second to Hall. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Julian Blackman. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Stroud throwing here on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kadarius Toney now to return it. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Chiefs and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Connects with Bateman. This is ahead for about 5. Darius Slay with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Receiver in motion, headed right. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Toney now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking down a very long field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Finds his target, Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll throw it again. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Brian Cook.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got him. That's Addison. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. That's complete to Wilson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And the defender comes away with it. Deron Bland has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Denver, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jalen Hurts, another strong game as his guys move to 9-1 on the season. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Drake May, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Geno Smith, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Gets this to Bateman. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. From the gun, Stroud. Bateman hauls it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 16-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
He'll throw it yet again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. McCloud now returning it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Ritter setting up to throw. Got his target, it's Tony. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Draymond Jones. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. On target to his man, Tony. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ritter looking to throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ritter. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 49 on his 1st punt. This one looks even longer. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for it was Stevenson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought down by Dre Jones. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Ritter. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Looking to throw, Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Man in motion, out of the slot. From the 43. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. All set up now for 1st and 10. They said Metcalf left. Stroud throwing here on 1st. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
McCloud now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Henry on the catch. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Look at this, another option play to the left. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following the play, we have somebody in some pain still out there. And that appears to be Jordan Addison who's being looked at. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Ritter to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Ritter. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's complete to Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Stroud off the play fake. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hits him on the out route. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun now for Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Metcalf's got it. Complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. That one complete to Stevenson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Looking to throw, Stroud. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's Ritter. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be second down. Throwing here, Ritter. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers nearing their 6th win this season. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. On second down, it's Stevenson. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Stevenson gets it on third down. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
The give inside to Stevenson. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13. Butker on now to kick this one away.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Kansas City.